Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to How to Book Cruises. Today, we're going to be going over Princess and Norwegian. We are going to go through the different websites, just kind of taking a look at how to book those cruises for your clients. Give me 1 second. Again, my name is Crista Wylie. I am a double gold consultant here with Archer and Evolution Travel. If you guys do have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and we can go through those as we go. Give me 1 second to share my screen. All right, you guys. Let me log out real quick. So remember that with Norwegian is one of those, one of our suppliers that you guys are going to have to register for through Travel Cafe and then filling out a supplier request form. Once they have processed it, you will get an email. It should look similar to this Norwegian Central Access Registration Confirmation, and it'll give you your username and a temporary password, and then you guys can go in and change that password. But I just kind of wanted to show you what that email will look like. So once you get in here, you'll go ahead and sign in. And this is kind of what it looks like in the back, or this is what it looks like when you log in. There's obviously, with every vendor and supplier, there's going to be a learning section, how to promote, how to book, and then how to connect in some webinars and events. Remember that when you are, yes, this is recorded. I am recording this session. When you guys get in here, obviously, you're not going to know everything about every cruise line, and I'm going to be very honest that Princess and Norwegian are probably two of the cruise lines that I know I don't book with all of that, like all that often. I'm a huge Royal Caribbean booker myself. That's the cruise line that I know the most, but I wanted us to be able to get into Norwegian and Princess and play around. So right here under promote, you're going to be able to, pull up some images, order brochures, look at promotions. So let's look at some promotions and see what kind of promotions Norwegian has. Norwegian is really good for their all-inclusivity. They usually have packages that include, free Wi-Fi, drink packages. So let's see, their deals right now sailing starting summer 2021, 30% off all cruises. Take all 5 free open bar and more, plus free air for second guest. It says free air, second guest flies free. So a lot of people will go with Norwegian just because they do include so many different offerings. Lowest cruise fares, flexible booking, double your money, get $150 towards your next cruise, free with cruise first, last minute cruise deals. I guess Norwegian has their own credit card as well, so that's on there. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys can see what the current promotion is, which is going to be this promotion. And I think this is pretty standard promotion that they usually have. Again, you have the learn section, deck plans, itineraries. Every cruise line has their own reward system. Some cruises it's, for, you get a point for every day sailed. You could have deck plans, cruise next, but I kind of want to show you what I do whenever I book cruises. And this is just kind of across the board. So let's go ahead and work through a book. So over here on the left-hand side, it's going to say book new, manage existing, marketing, itineraries, deck plan, ship. So it's kind of cool. They have this little thing over here for you. So we're going to click on book new. And honestly, I guess I have to sign in again. Honestly, I have found that a lot of itineraries are pretty similar. Every once in a while, they'll have different ones here and there. And some people just have preferences. They just have preferences for what cruise line they go on. So, obviously if somebody hits you up, they're probably going to tell you like, oh, hey, like I want to take a Norwegian cruise line cruise, or I want to go, Princess or whatever the case may be. If they're new to cruising, they might say, hey, like I want to take you know, my kids on a cruise. And so if you know that there are kids involved, you're probably going to want to go more towards a cruise line that has a lot of kid activities. So you're probably going to want to stay away from like the higher end Asmara, Princess, and things like that. Princess is really nice, but I didn't see, when I was on my one Princess cruise, it wasn't geared too much to kids.
Oh.
So, okay, so here it says primary agency and agent. So this has my information in it. So we're going to go ahead and go to vacation. And this is pretty standard across the board. It just, the screens look different depending on the cruise line. So let's just say they are like, oh, I want to go on a cruise next March for spring break. Spring break is usually right around here. So we'll put in from March 20th. It auto-populated to for a month, so April 19th. That's fine. They said that they want to take a week-long cruise, so 5 to 8 days. Destination, they're like, oh, you know, we want to go somewhere warm. You know, it's spring break. So let's just stick with the Caribbean. And when we're dealing with the Caribbean, I usually don't pick a port just because there are so many different ports and I don't want to limit myself. And then ship wise, I mean, unless they, you know, they're like, oh man, Norwegian just came out with this super new ship, I want to take that ship, then I usually don't put that information in either. So it's going to be a family of 4, so 2 adults and 2 children. Do any guests meet the following qualifications? Please check all that apply. Are 1 or more guests 55 and older? No. Past guest, latitude member. This is important because every person, you know, if they do have that latitude membership, then they have deals that might pertain to them. I know if your clients are gamblers, they play in the casino. Sometimes the casino gives them deals to get them back on the ship. And then right here, they will have different deals for different states. And then let's start the search. Oh, well, that didn't work. Let's see. Maybe if I go, maybe it's too far out. Oops, I didn't save it. Please narrow your search. They don't like how wide of a search I put in. Oh, period of less than 15 days. Sorry, guys, I will get my stuff together. Let's go October 31st. Prices displayed on the screen. So, all right, well, let's go back and see if maybe of course, because we're on a training, it wants to give me problems. With cruising all coming back right now, I know they don't have all of their cruises up and running, so See if maybe this will give us something since I gave it such a wide parameter. All right, there we go. Perfect. So you can see here, you know, all the different ships, Breakaway, Epic, Bliss, so on and so forth. You can always, you know, you can change, you know, which things are first. So you can go through here. And so it's all the Norwegian ships, the vacation, you know, they're like, oh, we want to take a Halloween cruise, maybe. So it looks like this is a 17. We don't want to do that. Here's a 7-day Greek Isle. Here's Western Mediterranean, 7-day Bermuda, Mexican Riviera. So let's look at this, the itinerary. So it departs out of Los Angeles. They cruise for 2 days. They arrive in Puerto Vallarta at 9 a.m. They leave at 6. The next day they're in Mazatlan. The next day they're in Cabo San Lucas. The next day they're cruising, and then they are back